You want Maxx Crosby to be a little more free. He likes to play backdoor on blocks. He likes to avoid a lot of the blocks and slip through. And you want him both setting the edge on the outside, and you want him on the tackle, getting hands-on. You don't want him dropping in coverage, and you don't want him on the inside tussling with guards and centers every single snap. Can you talk him into, hey, this is what we see for you. Can you lose 10, 15 pounds? And this will help you run a little bit more, and you'll be fresher for late game passing situations. Is his mind made up? This is a rebuild, 1, 2, maybe 3-year rebuild, and this is a position switch, an ask switch. I'm not into that. That is the ongoing conversations when you announce a 3-4 defense. I think about a guy like Malcolm Kuntz, who has just felt kind of in deep water and not really found his footing. He might be a guy who absolutely thrives as an outside linebacker specifically. And so a guy like Adam Butler, who's played a nose, you don't look at him and think immediately nose, but my time with him in New England absolutely was stellar at using his hands and his leverage as a nose tackle and two-gapping. And so is he a guy you retain just for continuity's sake, and someone who you know who can play, cut the learning curve with all that? But yeah, a lot of things are up in there when you make that announcement. I add in the quote from John Spytek, we're all on the same page and speaking the same language. And you and I said this all season, was that it never felt that way with Pete Carroll. To get to that point speaks so much of why we're hearing just unequivocal, hey, Mendoza's probably the guy. And you're not hearing a lot of really weird rumors. You're not hearing a lot of drama, because it very much feels like they had an initial meeting after the Clint Kubiak hire, even before the Clint Kubiak hire. This is what we're trying to do. You're either on board or you're not. And so that, to me, was going to have a trickle-down effect that can only positively benefit the Raiders as they construct, hopefully, a long-term cultural build.